Welcome to the video. We've got Specialized SL8. Now please put in your earphones because this may contain some Aussie French bogan language. Let's just have a quick through here on the YouTube. We've got the SL8, got Specialized up there. We've got the creator story. You got to watch some of the marketing Specialized put out. Specialized confirmed, definitely become a marketing company more than a bike company now. I've got Dave Arthur, good old Davey boy. No hate to Dave, but the level of shilling this guy does, the gaping of the cheeks to Sinyard & Co. I got to ride the brand new Specialized Tarmac SL, and yeah, it's on another level. On another level of bullshit marketing. We've got Peak Torque rips it up. Cycling. Look at these clowns. Marketing, just this shit. Alex Dowsett. I watched Alex Dowsett's video for a few seconds. I was like, dude, you've just sold your soul to the. It's crazy. We've got Demi Rollering, juiced to the gills. Incredible ride, the Tour de France women's. But this, what else we got? So that's about it. So not many videos at the moment. Let's get into it. Let's type in a Specialized. I understand these sponsored riders. They got to shill shit. I get it, But if you would like me to go out and buy an S-Works SL8, should I do it? We can. Natasha's on the OnlyFans, making that OnlyFans coin. We can go out and grab an SL8 if S-Works, of course, because you got to do that. If you'd like me to get one, I've got the S-Works SL7. You want me to get that? Or went out and got an SL-Works SL7. Utter disappointment. Should we go out and buy an SL8 S-Works? Give the video a like. Give it a comment if we should. If there's enough interest, fuck it, let's do it. That's what this channel's about. We get the real reviews. Okay. But I just know straight away this bike's an absolute joke. That colour looks pretty cool though. The splatter on the, obviously it's not a stock paint job. Well, it's not even a paint job. It's just it's a cool colourway. But it's just, here we go to click ups. It's a joke. It's about $20,000 Australian. It's a fucking hideous piece of Chinese carbon, made in China. Nothing wrong with that. But $20,000 for Chinese carbon wheels, Chinese carbon frame, Chinese carbon fork, Chinese carbon one-piece bar, Chinese carbon seat post. It's all made in China, and nothing wrong with that. But 20 grand. I mean, how much profit are we trying to make in the world today? I understand marketing department and sponsoring, the best juiced up riders in the world ain't cheap. I get it. I understand the marketing business model, but 20 grand. It's like, now I'm a huge Specialized fan. If you said, Harley, how many Specialized bikes do you own? I couldn't tell you. How many S-Works bikes do you own? I couldn't tell you. I can see I've got one over there. I've got two in this place, but I wouldn't know off the top of my head how many S-Works bikes I own, or I have owned in my life. So I am a fan. All right? I'm not a hater. I can't afford these bikes. All right? I can afford any bike I want. I've got over 60 high-end bikes. Just for people out there, you can't afford it. All right? What other YouTuber has more bikes than me? All right? What other YouTuber has ridden more bikes than me? Just saying, okay? Sounds arrogant, but it's true. Let's click on this bad boy. Shop now. It's just, I just feel, again, this is all first world fucking problems. This is all first world problems. If you're a dentist and you want to spend $20,000 on an S-Works that's slower than one from 20 years ago, your life, your choice. It's all good. But, the colour looks pretty cool. The red, the S-Works logo always looks good. You got these speed sniff or whatever it's called, stink sniff, whatever people are calling it. And this is the deal here. I just look at this bike and I just see problems straight away. All right, I see problems straight away. It's just the Tarmac SL8 white paint. Fucking the words they use, man. Like Specialized is just fucking killer. Made in racing. No, it's made in fucking China, bro. All right, it's not made in racing. It's made in China. All right. And these riders like Remco and that, who finished 10 minutes down or whatever it was in the Worlds, again, Specialized had a win of the SL7 when Alaphilippe won that day. Man, can you imagine marketing department that day? Damn. Be lines of coke and plenty of strippers that night. But I'm just saying that, Remco finished 10 minutes down. It doesn't mean the bike's good or bad. It's just whoever's powering the bike makes the most difference. And all the riders these days are on these slow, non-aero disc brake bikes. Now the frame's probably aero as fuck. Who knows? It's in the wind tunnel, but like all the bikes have been in the wind tunnel for the last 20 years, some big brands. But all the spokes. All right, all the spokes. Can we click on this stuff? let's read the white paper. All the spokes there, right? When you add spokes and rotors to a bike, there is less aero than the old models, okay? So I'm sure the bars are aero. I'm sure the stem's aero. I'm sure the frame is aero. But look at the fucking spokes, man. Look at all those fucking spokes, alright? Have you ever ridden one of those exercise bikes in the gym with all the spokes on it? It's a flywheel sort of thing. It's like a fan. The more spokes, slower, okay? More drag. Imagine a side wind here, hitting that road and all those spokes. So that's what they leave out, is that the frame is more aero. No, maybe it is a half nanogram mosquito leg faster than over 40k than last year's bike, okay? But you got all the fucking spokes. All you have to do, people, okay, is go and ride a Tarmac S-Works SL4, SL2, SL3, any of those rim brake Tarmacs with the Dura-Ace or SRAM Red, properly tuned, with some nice tyres on there, 120 PSI, GP4000 or 5000s, alright? And then go ride these latest S-Works bikes with the rim disc brakes. And then decide, alright? You see people in the comment section, well, I've got an SL7 and it's 6.9 kilos and it cost me 20 grand and it's very good, durianrider. I'm sure it is good because you haven't ridden real fucking tarmacs, okay? You haven't ridden a real tarmac. A real tarmac has rim brakes, alright? And maybe some 1200 gram clinches or tubs on there, alright? A real fucking race bike, man. Proper race bike versus this marketing junk. I mean, I look at this bike and I'm just thinking, man, I remember I used to get so excited every tarmac release, Last 15 years was super excited. Last 20 years and the last 5 years, no, but always super excited, alright? Okay, first world problems. Super excited when the tarmac come out because I think Specialized was putting out some killer product back in the day. And now it's just fucking garbage in terms of road bikes. They've killed their entire road bike design, in my opinion. Now, if we had this bike as a rim brake option, would I go out and buy it? No, because the SL4s and stuff like that are just so fucking good, and they're so fucking cheap, and they're so fucking strong. Like, this bike is claimed 685 grams. Is that painted? Is that unpainted? Is that in a 42 centimeter? Is that in a 62? What is that? What does 685 mean? But you see these people just parrot it like Alex Dowsett. Oh, this bike's 685 grams, and I've been paid to say this, and no, I ain't just saying. It's like I just read it and even get Dowsett's like noticeably faster. It's like, bro, jump on a fucking SL4 rim brake, 6.8 kilos. And then tell us what this SL8 ride's like. Come on, it's just the shilling, man. The fucking shilling from Specialized. The shilling from the sponsored riders. The influencers. And that's what makes cycling YouTube fucked these days. Now I'll kick this party off with millions of views and making a lot of money. And other people, oh, wow, durianrider's making money. I can do that. I can shill. I can do this and blah, blah, blah. And now we've got this polluted cycling YouTube world where all the noobs, they go over, maybe they come across me and they're like, oh, this guy's too honest and real. He must be crazy. And then they go to the marketing channels and just get fucking spoon-fed this bullshit at their expense. $20,000 Australian for an S-Works SL7, SL8. It probably is better than the SL8. But the SL8's a shit bike. Alright? Absolute fucking garbage. If you've ever owned Tarmacs for the last 20 years, the top tier ones of the Dura-Ace or SRAM Red, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then you'll just be swayed by the marketing department, and that's what marketing department relies on, is just people's ignorance. People's fucking ignorance. So people out there, stop being so fucking ignorant. Go out and ride these bikes, man. Ride these bikes. Alright? Ride the disc brake bike and ride the rim brake equivalent. Properly tuned, tyres pumped up, derailleur hanger straight, chain lubed, etc., etc. Like, apples of apples. Okay? And you'll go, fuck, durianrider, you're right. These rim brake models are fucking far superior. The wheels are stiffer because they're balanced better. When you put a rotor in there, it's like in a mountain bike, it's like in a gravel bike. When you got that road precision where you're really angling it to perfection, that disc rotor, the wheels are unbalanced, man. They just don't feel as good. They feel sluggish. They grab the wind more. Not to mention the maintenance of this bike. I look at this bike and I'm like, when I'm thinking of buying this bike, I'm thinking, maintenance. I do my own maintenance. And I'm like, what if I want to change the headset out or grease the bearings or just inspect the steerer, which you should be doing every 50,000 K. I've got to fucking, Looks like I've got to unbleed the front caliper, fuck around with the dot fluid or the mineral oil or whatever, fuck around with that. What is normally a 2 to 5 minute job is now an hour of fucking faff. And did I do it right? Now the rotor's rubbing. Oh, the rotor's bent. It's blah, blah, blah. It's still the fucking head. I took the wheel out. It's not rubbing. And now it's fucking rubbing. It's just a fucking... What is this shit? All right? Or you just pay a mechanic to do it. Why would I want to pay a mechanic to do something that's like... was so easy to do before, and then I'm not even gonna get a proper fucking job done. When I got my SL7, the fucking rotors are... It's no mechanic in the world can get these bikes fucking dialed. They just can't. Look in the world tour. Speak to the mechanics or riders after a few beers when they're being fucking honest. You can't have road disc dialed all the time. It's just so feminine. It's so temperamental. It has a mind of its own. They haven't perfected it yet. Okay? That's the maintenance one. Now let's talk about the safety issue of these bikes. These bikes are going to crash crack like fucking no tomorrow. If it is 685 grams, which I highly doubt, either way, it's fucking super, super thin. It's super fragile, okay? You're not going to have much room for margin if you crash this motherfucker, even just dropping it slightly, all right? These bars are going to snap. They're super fucking light. Even just at the cafe, some kid knocks your bike over, or a pigeon fucking lands in the seat and drops your bike. These bikes are going to crash crack so fucking easy. And Specialized know that. It's a win-win, all right? The amount of warranties... Fuck that. Warranties, this bike's going to be crash cracked before anyone's going to rack up any warranty issue, most likely. So that's why the brands are pushing this ultra fucking light frame sets, and they make the bikes heavier, and now they're like, let's make them lighter again. They were light enough as it was. Actually, they were lighter than this. An SL4 out of the box with SRAM Red is much lighter than this bike. All right, much lighter than this bike, and stiffer, and stronger, and easier to work on. All right, and rides a way more aero. Way more fucking aero. Why? Because it's got less spokes and doesn't have a big pizza cutter near each end. Anyway, that's the rant and rave. Don't stop getting conned. If you want to go out and buy this bike because you like the look of it, great. All right? If you're going to go out and buy this bike because you think it's going to be better than the SL4, you got fucking fleeced. You got flossed. You got scammed, bro. It's not. It's a pile of junk. We'll probably not getting one. And just to prove it. But I did it with the SL7. We did the data test. We did the climbs. The SL7 was noticeably slower. All right? Noticeably slower over a 2008 S-Works fucking Ruby that we did. We even tested against the Tarmac SL4. Or I think actually we did the SL2 test. And the SL2 was faster. All right? So if performance is your goal on a road bike, stick with rim brakes. Disc for dirt, rim for road. But man, just the amount of bullshit. Go to the Specialized page. Let's watch a bit more here.
In 16.6 seconds, approximately 63,200 tons of water will flow over the edge of Niagara Falls.
What the fuck does Niagara Falls have to do with a fucking dentist bike? Let's find out.
The universe will expand 184 miles, and the light reaching your eyes will have traveled close to 5,900,000,000.
The voice, man! The amount of bullshit in this. Tip of the hat to Specialized, man. People lap this shit up, man. It's crazy. This is like a filter, alright? This video, this marketing, this advert either filters you in or filters you out. And if it filters you in, they got you hook, line, sinker.
195,849,160 meters. Within those 16.6 seconds, roughly 2,000 lightning strikes will open up the sky. 76 babies will be born worldwide, and over 2 million chemical reactions will occur in every cell in your body. 16.6 seconds can feel like a lifetime. 50 years of innovation has led to the fastest race bike in the world, getting 16.6 seconds faster.
Over where's the over what variables? There's no fucking way this bike is faster. Maybe the frame is, but the overall bike, once you add the wheels on there, it ain't faster than a rim brake option. It just fucking ain't. More spokes is more drag. Watch the GCN video before GCN shielded out to road disc, okay? But again, look how vague that video was. 16.6 what? Did I miss it? Was I paying attention enough? What's going on? Anyway, not fast enough to win the worlds though. It's crazy, you know what I mean? Now this bike's out, I can probably get an SL6 or 6. It's just SL1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Incredible bikes, alright? If you want a real tarmac, a real road bike, and you're on unlimited budget, you got as much money as you want, and you want the very, very best, go second hand. SL1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rim brake option, near new, off the denter, off the barrister, off the person who did a keto diet and destroyed their legs. Get a new tarmac, mint condition, SRAM red Durace, and it's some nice wheels in there. It's going to fucking fly, and it's going to be better than these latest metal junks. If you know, you know. Simple as that. Crazy. And let's just compare. Watch this for a second. This is a video everyone should go and watch. It's just type in SL4 Tarmac Specialized University. Give them a sub. This back in the day, 9 years ago. What date was this? Wow, January 2014. What a great era. All right. Okay, boomer. This is, peak tarmac basically. All right. Well, the SL2, they're all fucking great. This rim brake watch.
It just gets up and goes in the flat out fastest sprint you could possibly want.
This is truth. All right. This is the most honest video from Specialized in terms of the marketing of the tarmac. It's just great, This is back in the day when what Specialized said for road bikes was actually the truth. All right. Now it's just like wish-washy 16.6 fucking seconds or whatever, just some random shit. Because you can't make videos like this anymore, all right? Because the attention span, the amount of bullshit that you need to spin to sell a product in cycling land is insane. When you tell people the actual truth, they're like, nah, too simple, my ego can't handle it. But this is an incredible bike. Go and watch this video. These SL4s are fucking legit, man. The SL2s, the 1s, the 3s, but the SL4 as well, it's like, after the SL4, there's not much difference, 5 and 6 in terms of rim brake. They're just amazing bikes, and that SRAM red mechanical shit works fantastic. The front derail's a bit faffy to set up after you've done it once. But, incredible. Those Raval wheels back in the day, incredible, Dream bike. These are dream bikes. Go and ride one of these, and then go ride the latest SL7s or 8s or disc brakes, Specialized tarmacs, and then you'll know what I'm raving on about. For the umpteenth time.